She said, let's just be friends. I said, perfect. 3 weeks ago, my girlfriend of 2 years, Tara, 26F, told me she wanted to just be friends. I, 27M, thought we were solid. We lived together for a year. Talked about her sister's wedding next summer where I was supposed to be her plus one. Even had long-term talks about kids someday. But on a random Thursday night, she sat me down. Tara, I love you, but I'm not in love with you anymore. I think we should transition into being friends. Me, transition? Tara, yeah, you know, we get along so well. We have the same group, the same hobbies. We'd make amazing friends, just not amazing partners. I don't want to lose you completely. I looked at her bag already packed. Marissa, her best friend, was picking her up in an hour. She had an exit plan before I even knew there was a breakup. So I smiled. Okay, let's be friends. We're adults, right? We can make it work. She looked relieved, like she'd pulled off the perfect breakup strategy: dump me, but keep me around for support. What she didn't realize, I was going to treat her exactly like I treat all my other friends, with boundaries. Week 1, the laptop incident. The very next morning, I got my first friend request. Tara, hey, can you drop off my work laptop at Marissa's? Forgot it last night. Me, I'll leave it at your office Monday. Tara, I need it this weekend. Me, sorry, I've got plans. Monday works. Tara, plans? What plans? Me, friend stuff. She didn't like that answer, but what was she going to say? Friends don't get to demand immediate favors. Saturday rolled around and she texted, want to do brunch? We always do Saturday brunch. I replied, that was when we were dating. Have fun though. Week 2, the key problem. Midweek, I came home to find groceries gone, laundry half done, and a note on the counter, borrowed some stuff, hope that's cool. She'd used her spare key. Me, text, I'll need the key back when you can. Tara, why? I still have stuff there. Me, friends don't have keys to my apartment. We can set up times for you to grab your things. That evening, she stormed in furious. Tara, you changed the locks. Me, I rekeyed them. You don't live here anymore. Here's a box of your essentials. Tara, you're being petty. Me, no, I'm treating you exactly like I treat all my friends. None of them have keys to my place. Her entitlement was starting to show. She still expected access to my Netflix, Prime, and even wanted me to stay her emergency contact. That wasn't happening. Week 3, game night. Our mutual friend group held a game night. I showed up solo. Tara showed up with a guy named Connor, from yoga, apparently. She introduced him loudly, eyes flicking toward me. This is Connor. I shook his hand, welcomed him, then proceeded to dominate at code names without giving her a second thought. Later, she cornered me in the kitchen. Tara, you don't even care that I brought someone else? Me, why would I? We're friends. Friends date people. She stared at me like I'd broken some unspoken rule. The twist. She wanted the breakup without the loss. She thought just friends meant keeping the comfort of me while exploring new options guilt-free. But I showed her what friendship really means: boundaries, independence, and no special treatment. And when I eventually started seeing someone new, ironically, one of her own best friends, she finally understood. She said, let's just be friends. I said, perfect. Turns out, she didn't like the deal after all.
WDT2 when just friends backfires. At game night, Tara cornered me. Tara, are you jealous when your other friends date people? Me, that's different. Tara, huh? She couldn't answer because there was no answer that didn't admit what she really wanted for me to sit on the sidelines, caring for her, while she found herself. That's the best part. Her best friend Marissa was extra chatty that night, laughing at my jokes, touching my arm, finding excuses to be near me. I wasn't pushing anything, was just being myself without Tara hovering over me. The next morning, Tara texted, Tara, what was that with you and Marissa? Lee, what was what? Tara, you know what's flirting. Lee, we were just talking. Friends talk. Tara, she's my best friend. Lee, and I'm your friend too. Friends can be friends with each other's friends. 3 days of radio silence followed. Then Thursday night, a new tactic. Tara, I think I'm made a mistake. Lee, about what? Tara, does. Maybe we should talk dinner at our place. Lee, you mean the Italian instant? I got plans that we can grab coffee Saturday. Tara, plans? With who? This it Marissa. Lee, does it matter? Friends don't report their schedules to each other. Tara, this isn't how friends act. Lee, this is exactly how friends act. You're thinking of how boyfriends act. Common mistake. Meanwhile, in reality, 3 weeks after the breakup, Tara's finding herself journey was falling apart. Connor from yoga ghosted her after 2 dates. Turns out, no one wants to be a rebound. Me, I was 7, boundaries in place, drama free, baby my best single wife. And then Marissa shot her shot. Marissa texts, hey, I got an extra ticket to the comedy show Saturday, want to come. To be clear, never pursued Marissa, that she was fun, confident, and honest, no transition, no backup plan allergy, just interest. Lee, sure, sounds fun. Marissa heads up Tara's being weird about us hanging out. Lee noted, still down if you are. Marissa, definitely, pick me up at 7. Them out young. As I was getting ready, my phone blew up. Tara, are you serious right now? Lee, about what? Tara, Marissa told me you are taking her out. Lee, she invited me to the comedy show. Tara, you can't date my best friend. Lee, why not? We are both single. Tara, is girl code. Lee, I thought I was your friend, not your ex. She called 17 times. I silenced my phone. That date, amazing. Marissa was actually hilarious, something I never noticed when she was just Tara's friend. At the end, she admitted. Marissa, Tara told me last week you were her safety net, that if she didn't find someone better, she could always fall back on you, wood for wood. That's when I realized she didn't deserve you and maybe I wanted to shoot him. I shot. We kissed goodnight, nothing more, just a sweet, no pressure first kiss. For what? Sunday morning, 6 a.m. Tara was pounding on my door. Tara yelling, open up. I know you're in there. Lee, is 6 in the morning. Tara, you kissed her, my best friend. I opened the door. She looked like her Gracie. I said, same clothes from Friday. Tara, you are doing this to hurt me. Lee, no, I'm waving my life. You are the one who ended us. Tara, I said friends, not that you could date my friends. Lee, you said you needed to find yourself. I'm waiting you. Meanwhile, I am moving on. She tried to push inside. I blocked her. Lee, you don't live here anymore. Tara, you are cool. Lee, no, I'm maintaining boundaries. Her downward spiral. When boundaries didn't work, she turned to sabotage. She called mutual friends, claiming I was revenge dating her best friend. Some believed her, most didn't. Jake, a mutual buddy, called Lee. Jake, Tara says you're only dating Marissa to get back at her. Lee, did she mention she dumped me to find herself, but wanted to keep me as a safety net? Jake, no, she left that part out. Then she went nuclear. She called my office, pretending to be my emergency contact, claiming I was having a breakdown. HR got involved. Luckily, I already documented everything. And finally, the big 1:02 a.m. text. Tara, we need to talk. I'm waiting.
Me, late for what? Tara, you know what I mean. I'm pregnant. Me, congratulations. Who's the father? Tara, are you serious? You, me, interesting. Since we haven't slept together in 2 months. Tara, it can take time to show up. Me, and in that time, you've been with Connor from yoga. The guy from the bar, need me to keep going? Tara, I can't believe you're accusing me of lying. Me, not accusing, just doing math. If you think it might be mine, let's do this properly. Doctor's visit, paternity test when possible. Silence. Next day, she texts, false alarm, got my period. Convenient. But the real cracks showed when she realized I wasn't her financial safety net anymore. She'd left assuming I'd keep paying the bills, apartment, utilities, even the shared phone plan. Her mom called. Mom, what's this about you canceling Tara's phone? Me, took her off my plan, time for her to get her own. Mom, she can't afford that. Me, then she shouldn't have ended the relationship. Mom, you're being petty. Me, no, I'm being practical. Friends don't pay each other's phone bills. And that was the theme. She wanted boyfriend perks under a friendship label. When I stopped providing, she unraveled. The breaking point? Marissa and I planned a weekend at the same beach town Tara and I once visited. Tara fired off a novel-length text accusing me of rewriting our memories. Me, it's a public beach. You don't own it. Tara, you know what you're doing. Me, yeah, taking my girlfriend on a trip. Tara, she's not your girlfriend. She's my friend. Me, was. Past tense. You lost her when you tried to guilt her for being happy. She exploded, showed up at Marissa's job, screamed about betrayal until security escorted her out. Marissa called me, shaken. That's when I knew it was time for a restraining order. That, plus getting fired after too many absences, finally broke the spiral. Last I heard, she's back with her parents, in court-mandated therapy, working part-time at a bookstore. Before I blocked her email, she sent one last message. I hope you're happy. You ruined my life, stole my best friend, turned everyone against me, all because you couldn't handle being just friends. Congratulations, you won. I didn't reply. There was nothing to say. Because here's the truth, I didn't plot revenge. I didn't steal Marissa. I didn't smear Tara's name. All I did was take her at her word. She said she wanted to be friends, so I treated her like one, with boundaries, distance, and no special treatment. That's what broke her. She expected me to wait, pine, and play backup while she searched for better. When I refused, when I actually lived as her friend instead of her safety net, her whole plan collapsed. Now I'm with someone who knows what she wants. It's honest, drama-free, refreshing. Lesson learned, when someone says let's just be friends, believe them, then set boundaries, move on, and live your life. Because real friends want you to be happy. Tara didn't. She wanted a boyfriend under the title of friend. And when she realized I wouldn't play that role, the friendship she thought she wanted felt like cruelty. Funny how that works.